All right, so everything I say here, make sure that you have a more powerful hero to replace the other one. So if all you have is an S1 hero, then just use an S1 hero. But if you're talking about the most optimal setups, here's what you got. First off, there are 3 heroes in the S1 pack that are worth keeping. You need at least 3 copies to make them work. Skills 1, 6, and 7 need to be upgraded. Skill 7 is going to have 100% bonus to marching speed. If you put all 3 of these in the same legion, that stacks and they'll go even faster. But you can put 1 in each legion if you'd like. When we get to Eden, this is where it matters because we have long march times to take tiles and move quickly. And so that's the only time that you really need these guys are utility heroes for Eden. And it doesn't matter if he's an archer hero, you're going to put cavalry on him or you're going to put footmen on him. So it really doesn't matter which one they are. At this point, all the footmen that we use in Eden, they can go on any hero that you have as long as they have max legion troop capacity, skills 1 and 6 unlocked maxed. So it doesn't matter what hero, you don't need to focus on footmen heroes at all because you'll still use your beast queen and your immortal. You'll just put footmen on them and you just spam attack the structure that we're going to fight. So the 3 heroes are the Pacer, Iron Hand, and Lionheart. They all have the 100% bonus marching speed to them. So don't throw those away if you've got them, or if you're near to that. Just let them naturally grow over time, and if they ever happen, they happen. The rest of the S1 heroes are junk after you've filled your legions and you have enough. You can scrap them later in the game when you have enough of the other heroes that are a little stronger. So going to S2, Immortal is a must. You've got to have Immortal. And you have got to have Beast Queen. Continue to work on these. If you do not have them, chase them with fragments at this point. Those 2 are very, very important. All the other S2 heroes at this point are optional. S2's here and gone, so don't focus on going back and getting any of those. Here we go into S3. Now, in S3, the very important heroes that you need are going to be... Well, S3's over for us now, so if you have absolutely no S3s, you can pretty much just focus on Rosin. You're going to need Rosin. She is a really good midline hero. You've got to have her. She's probably the most important of S3. It'd be nice to have a Skybreaker if you don't. He's the only thing that kind of holds off the Beast Queen. At this point in seasons 3 and 4, archers are defense. You put them first in your defensive lineup, and then cavalry are for attack. And footmen, they're just like your second line of defense in case somebody breaks your first one. It shouldn't be cavalry that's going through your archers and through your footmen, but really footmen are pretty weak. You're not going to tackle them often. They're just way too slow, so not a lot of need for them. I attack maybe once with them during KE just so I can use their armor bonus skill. So you're probably only going to use them like 1 time to set off their armor bonus. The rest of these all optional. If you're going to spend here, the most important ones are going to be Skybreaker and Rosin for S3. And I would continue to chase with fragments at this point just to come back to it. Rosin and Beast Queen and Immortal. Those are the 3 that you should be chasing with fragments now. So as we go into S4, Season 4, we need to make some decisions because we've got to start saving some tickets at some point. So in Season 4, at this point, if you do not have BQ, you should be pushing to try and get the Brave to replace BQ. He'll take Beast Queen's spot, so you need to make a move for the Brave. If you do, along with the Brave, you will get Immortal, which is a great archer, which I wouldn't pass on. And then you'll also get Desert Storm, who go ahead and develop him if you want to, if you don't have anything better, but he's not important at all. He's kind of a backline character. And when I say not important, I say because a lot of these are going to become obsolete here in the near future. So then the other option is some people want to push on for Jade Eagle. Jade Eagle is the strongest backline hero there is. Really great hero and can make your archers very relevant in KE. But when you go for him, you'll also get Soaring Hawk, who's not important. And you'll also get Divine Arrow, who's not too important either. But if you've got them, great. I mean, they're going to be helpful, but the Divine Arrow doesn't really go in any of the combinations to help you. He's not going to be not going to make any squad better than an S2, S3 combo is currently. So Jade Eagle is a bonus. If you want to just go for all the S4s, then grab Jade Eagle, but I wouldn't continue to chase copies of Desert Storm at all. That Footman Hero is not that important. I'm sorry, Soaring Hawk and Desert Storm. You can skip those two. So then, after this season of Eden, and it's not even that important in Eden to have strong heroes because you don't do a lot of fighting. If we do fighting, your bigs are going to fight, but as you know, it's really the big castles at this point who can defend any kind of massive attack from large alliances with other strong castles. And if you have T9 and you don't have a lot of tech or good heroes, there's not a whole lot of point to you reinforcing. You're better to use your skill tile taking, which doesn't mean you need to be strong. It's better to be fast. And so just keep that in mind. You shouldn't be doing a lot of reinforcing if you don't have strong troops. You're just wasting your troops if you send them out there. So other than that, let's go into, at the end of the season, we're going to get rewards for X heroes. We call these SX1 heroes. SX1 heroes are going to be for the new Eden format, which is different than the Eden format we're going into now. They changed the rules and the layout of the map a little bit more. So anyways, we're going to unlock these SX1 heroes. That's all the way up to these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, the Hunk, on down to Cicero. None of these heroes are useful. This one is the best of them right here. She's a pretty good little archer. But none of them are entirely important because the moment we start the season, new season of Eden, this will be our 5th season. As soon as we start that 5th season, 2 weeks into the season, they're going to release SX2 heroes. That SX2 has the Army Breaker and Avalanche, the two most important heroes, in-game heroes that we need to get. So we're going to be spending all of our tickets right here 2 weeks into next season. We need to have about 2,000 or more tickets ready to go. When you recruit these players, you're also going to have chances to get the regular SX1 heroes like these guys down here. So that's why I say plan to skip the SX1 recruit, because you're going to spend them all on the SX2 recruit and you'll naturally get the SX1s. The same thing goes for now on when we chase like the SX3 heroes and the SX4 heroes. We're also going to get all the heroes that are below it, so we have chances to get the other regular SX heroes. So it's not like you should really focus on one of these heroes over the other because you're going to get them anyways in the pools. So our goal is to have 2,000 plus tickets by the time we hit the second week of Eden Season 5. And that means that you probably really strongly want to consider skipping S4 and SX1 unless you just have a lot of catching up to do. So that's all I'm going to give you for now. Keep in mind, we don't need footman heroes. We can just put footmen on any type of hero we want and attack these structures. The damage that they do is irrelevant. We're just looking for destruction value.